everybody. Well, looks like this is it. Microsoft, they have drawn a line in the sand on Windows 10 and computers that don't meet the Elite class requirements for Windows 11. So, Microsoft on December 5th, 2023 released this article on their tech community site. So let's take a moment to go through this article and point out some key things. So, Windows 10 will be ending support on October 14, 2025. And what it means is that when Windows 10 support ends, Microsoft will no longer provide bug fixes for issues and provide security fixes for vulnerabilities and all that good stuff. So, they're saying here that, of course, Windows 10 22H2 is the last version of Windows 10. All editions of Windows 10 version 22H2 will remain in support with monthly security updates to October 14, 2025. And they're basically saying that once you get past that option, here are your options to transfer from Windows 10 to Windows 11. Purchase new Windows 11 Pro PCs with all the great security features. So in other words, since your Windows 10 computer probably does not meet the Microsoft Elite class requirements for Windows 11, just throw it away and go to Best Buy and buy you a new computer that meets the Elite class system requirements for Windows 11. Buy a system that has at least an 8th gen Intel Core Series CPU or AMD Zen Plus, has that nice TPM 2.0, all those nice security features, because hey, that computer from 2018 or from 2017 that does not meet the Elite class requirements, according to Microsoft, is a useless piece of garbage. Throw it away. Just throw it away. Help contribute to the e-waste issue that's going on. I mean, yes. So yeah, your option to transition from Windows 10 to Windows 11. Purchase new Windows 11 Pro PCs with all the great security features turned on by default. Or refresh ineligible PCs to new Windows 11 eligible devices, which is simply the same thing. And this is, of course, I should note that this is aimed toward organizations. Enable workers to get the most secure Windows ever with Windows 11. Yes, it's AI enhanced and easy to use with 250% return on investment. Really? So you're asking a company to spend extra money they don't need to spend to toss that non-Elite class certified computer to go buy a new Elite class system that runs Windows 11? It's just ridiculous. Migrate to Windows 11 in the cloud with Windows 365. Extend security update program for Windows 10. Oh, here's a good one. So, as most people are going to probably want to do is stick with Windows 10. Well, Microsoft, they say, well, you can pay us. You can pay us, and we'll provide you updates for that Windows 10. Because since you don't want to throw out that nice computer that doesn't meet the Elite class requirements for Windows 11, just pay us, and we'll continue to support your old piece of crap Windows 10 computer from 2017. Like the Windows 7 ESU program, your organization will be able to purchase a yearly subscription to security updates. The yearly commitment is renewable for 3 years. Devices enrolled in ESUs will receive monthly security updates to keep these Windows 10 PCs secure. The ESU program for Windows 10 will include critical and/or important security updates. So, Microsoft, they're actually going to continue supporting Windows 10 like they did Windows 7. They're just going to reserve those updates for only those who are going to pony up the cash. And I mean, this is so ridiculous. Can't wait in these comments. Yeah, look here. I love it. There's comments in here. Can we suggest that ESU for consumer Windows 10 systems will be free? This is a huge amount of systems that which does not meet the Microsoft Elite class requirements for Windows 11. Those people don't have resources to upgrade to newer hardware just because one component is non-compliant. In other words, because that CPU doesn't meet the Elite class system requirements for Windows 11. Another one here. This disaster will affect hundreds of millions of Windows 10 users. You got that right. They will eventually be forced to purchase new compatible Elite class certified computers. Until then, they will be targets for the bad guys. My condolences. Oh man, their computers, they don't meet the Elite class requirements for Windows 11. These people, why do they keep running computers that are not Elite class certified? I wish to thank Microsoft for helping me decide to switch to a better OS. Linux, yeah. Considering Gates and the rest of his corporate legions spout on about saving the planet, the fact that Windows 11 means millions of computers don't work and will have to be scrapped all because they don't meet the elite class system requirements for Windows 11. I think we've had enough virtual signaling from big corporations for one lifetime, eh? Oh boy. You just lame, Microsoft. Most people won't pay for support. All your updates is just another bug and just another bugs and decrease of performance. I mean, there have been some bad updates out there, but yeah. So Microsoft, they're doubling down. They're saying Windows 10 support ends October 14, 2025. Screw you. You're going to pay us for support, or you're going to throw this computer out that runs perfectly fine because it doesn't meet the elite class system requirements for Windows 11. And go to Best Buy and go buy a new computer that meets those elite class requirements. And again, I can't stress it enough. This is why I call those system requirements the elite class system requirements, because there's a lot of computers out there that don't meet them. And Microsoft, they're like, well, this is too bad. This is too bad. I mean, this is too bad that computer don't meet the elite class requirements. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in 2026 and 2027, because let's face it, people are not going to spend money on these ESUs, and they're not going to throw out a computer that doesn't meet the elite class requirements. What I think is going to happen, and of course, Linux is going to have an increase in usage share. That's one thing that's going to happen. Another thing that's going to happen is, unless Microsoft actually makes the system requirements Windows 11 hardware requirements, you best bet people are going to start bypassing those elite class checks and install Windows 11 on computers that don't meet the requirements. I mean, time and time again, I've done videos on this channel. Only one computer in my possession meets the elite class requirements. And it's just ridiculous that the rest of my systems, including the Tower Lux, which I spent close to $1,000 back in late 2017 upgrading to what it has now, doesn't meet those elite class requirements. And it's like Microsoft, they're just digging a hole deeper, I think, because I think in 2026 it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly for them. And what could happen is, if enough people just stand firm, either A, continue running Windows 10 into 2026 and 2027, or B, bypass the elite class requirements for Windows 11 and install Windows 11 on your existing computer. I mean, we got to stand strong is all I can say. You got to stand strong, and I think if you do either one of those two things, Microsoft might A, continue supporting Windows 10, or B, simply bring the Windows 11 system requirements down from their elite class standard to a more reasonable requirement. So, like for example, if they got rid of two things. Number one, the list of required CPUs to run Windows 11, and B, the TPM 2.0 requirement. If they get rid of those two things, if they just simply require that your computer has UEFI and secure boot, that would solve the problem for a whole lot of people. Now, of course, some computers, like for example the Plexi over here, still wouldn't meet the requirements, but it would allow people to upgrade their existing computers and remain in support. And as I've said in previous videos on this topic, I know a lot of you in the comments will say, well, just install Linux Mint. Well, not everybody is a computer tech. A lot of people need Windows. They need Windows for the software they use. Yes, there are programs out there that will run on Linux, either the same program or a substitute program. But people need Windows, and let's just face it, if Microsoft keeps going down the rabbit hole they're going down with Windows 11 and Windows 12, I mean, Windows 12 is supposed to be basically be the equivalent of having AI shoved down your throat. Linux might end up taking some usage share from Microsoft, and they might want to pay attention, because if they keep pulling tricks like this, it's gonna take them down. It's gonna take them down. This is a point where I guess the company's gotten so big they think they can do no wrong, and they'll do whatever they want to do, and people will just follow suit. Eventually, it's gonna backfire on them. It's gonna backfire on them big time. So there you have it. So anyways, that wraps it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video from Cuckoo Channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to tick the bell so we get notified of new video posts. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and share this video as well as the channel with your friends and get the word out. Also, I have a second channel, that's CubeCompMTDX. Over there you'll find videos about thunderstorms and weather, cycling, and videos about me personally. Feel free to subscribe over there as well if you like. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support.